What's going on, fam? It's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Licky Murray, back with another Gamecock news update. Today, we're talking about the Southeastern Conference and the big news that Oklahoma and Texas is looking to join the SEC, making it a 16-team conference. Is that a good move for the SEC? How that would affect South Carolina? Will the world end? Licky Murray will explain that in just a few minutes, man. Here's what I need you to do. First, I need you to hit that like button, man. If you love the content, man, hit the like button, man. I mostly talk about my Gamecocks, have a little music here and there, and also coach as well, but mainly talk about the Gamecocks. So if you want more videos for that too. Hit the subscribe button if you liked it, because most of you guys do not subscribe to the video. Anyway, subscribe to the video. Also hit notification bell like you know every time I drop a video. And also 3, share the video, share. So, man, this has probably been one of the biggest sports stories that's been coming out lately, as the whole college football world is turning upside down with the NIL. That is the name, image, and likeness deals that a lot of people are signing. There's reports that the backup quarterback for Alabama has inked a 7-figure deal. Yes, college football now, the floodgates are opening, and more teams want to position themselves for this 12-team playoff. And I believe that Oklahoma and Texas wants to go to the greener pastures, and they seem to feel that the SEC is the greener pasture. So I'm going to read Athlon Sports article real quick, and I'm going to give you my opinions on this, man. So the article states that the SEC is on the verge of becoming college football's first 16-team Power 5 conference. Multiple reports, including Texas and Oklahoma, are both poised to depart from the Big 12 and eventually join the SEC. The officials' arriving date of the Longhorns and the Sooners is uncertain, but there are no signs either program plans to depart from their current path. The SEC is already college football #1 conference and has dominated the sports throughout the BCS and college football playoff era. In addition to the on-field prowess of Oklahoma and Texas, adding these two programs only increase the television value and money flows into the conference. While the 16-team SEC isn't finalized yet, the new members could create a dilemma for the conference. How would divisions look, and what changes to the schedule could come in 21? Of course, the league could choose a different path, including pods or no divisions at all. So here's a few scenarios that they are thinking about. So the Eastern Division, scenario 1, the East-West split by moving a few teams around. So the East, good God. So the East will look like this: Alabama, Auburn, Georgia, Florida, Kentucky, South Carolina, Tennessee, Vandy. That'd be a very difficult division if we have to play Alabama each year. And the West would be Arkansas, LSU, Missouri, Mississippi State, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, Texas A&M. And then here's the analyst for this situation. It says this one is pretty simple and maintains most traditional ties. With Oklahoma and Texas joining, shifting Alabama and Auburn from the west to the east makes the most sense. Also, Missouri will slide to the west to reunite with its old Big 12 rivals. The winner of the West will meet the East in Atlanta to decide the conference title. Scenario number 2, no division. A 16-team conference with the top 2 teams playing for the SEC championship at the end of the year. Here's how that could look using Athlon Sports projection 130 rankings for 2021. So they just have them all just listed together like this. And then the third scenario, pods. With 16 teams, the SEC could go outside the box and go with the pod system. The conference would create 4 pods with 4 teams in each. Each program would play the other 3 teams in the pod every year and match up against 2 programs. For each of these other pods to create a 9-game conference schedule, as indicated by the proposal SC Network recently, the system allows every program to host each team once every 4 years. So here's the pod system that I see So Pod A would be Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, South Carolina. Pod B would be Alabama, Auburn, Tennessee, Vandy. Pod C would be LSU, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, Texas A&M. Pod D would be Arkansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Texas. So let me keep going, man. Let me tell y'all exactly what's going down with this situation. So clearly, guys, this is a money grab, right? Always follow the money. You follow the money, you will find a lot of people have motives. And the motives of, Texas, Oklahoma is to get this paper. Position themselves in a way where in this new wild, wild west of college football, they can position themselves to, take the next step and be a part of this 12-team conference schedule. What it looks like is this. With this 12-team playoff that's coming up real soon, that a lot of teams, the majority of the teams are going to be SEC teams, flat out. There's no other conference other than the SEC that, you might could argue the Big 12, and you may argue the Big 10 with Ohio State, but the Pac-12 is not really a conference that is on the verge anymore. They haven't been relevant since USC, Southern Cal. It's just, man, I personally myself like the pod move. I don't like just being, because you can't have two big conferences. I don't see us. Now, I'm not afraid of Alabama joining the East or Auburn joining the East, because I don't think Nick Saban will be there forever. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Alabama will be in that position. But I think that the SEC is probably going to have to find a creative way to allow these teams to kind of coexist, because 16 teams in a conference is crazy. But hey, if you're a college program, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the SEC right now is the best conference, hands down. So I think this is very interesting, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, we welcome them all. And what Jimmo Fisher said, I'm going to say it again. Be careful what you ask for trying to join the SEC. You know what I'm saying? Be careful what you ask for trying to join the SEC, because, hey, the grass ain't that green. So, hey, man, here's what I need you to do. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Oklahoma and Texas join the SEC. I think it's a good move. But again, it's the entertainer, motivator, educator, Lucky Murray, back with another Gamecock news update. And yes. Football season's here. Rumor mills is here. World War III, or the nuclear bomb, has dropped on college football, and things are super chaotic. So let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Like always, it's the next time, people.